Good evening. If the Department of Government Efficiency's cuts have impacted you, South Dakota Senator Mike Rounds wants to hear about it.
The Republican senator joined us for a one-on-one interview today, which touched on DOGE, education, political discourse, and his plans for the future.
KELOLAND's Dan Santella shares their conversation.
If somebody has been impacted with DOGE, give us a call.
Republican Senator Mike Rounds says he wants to know because some communication from DOGE has fallen short.
I got to tell you, a lot of the messages that's come out of DOGE or out of the different agencies has been pretty raw and really not very nice in terms of saying, you know, you're done or we don't need you anymore. Very inappropriate in terms of the way that they've shown some disrespect for a lot of our either people that are operating through grants or people that are operating have been, good employees for years. So we try to respond and go back and say, let's make sure, number one, that there hasn't been a mistake made.
Aligning with the Trump administration and DOGE's downsizing efforts, Rounds has reintroduced the Returning Education to Our States Act. The bill would dissolve the Department of Education in Washington.
For me, this is an opportunity to actually bring education decisions back into the state and local units of government without reducing the funding. I've talked to a lot of people back here that have said, hey, why are you mad at education? And I'm not mad at education.
The senator says people also want to know why the volume on his messaging isn't louder.
I've had some folks that say, well, why aren't you and John yelling and screaming more? I'm not sure that that's our job. I think our job is to try to get results for people in South Dakota. And in a lot of cases, what people are mad about are things that really need to be done. One of them is the executive branch of government needs to be reduced.
Rounds' seat in the Senate will be up for grabs next year, and the GOP primary is now just over 13 months away. Asked if he's running for re-election, Rounds keeps that door wide open.
I'll wait a little bit before I make a formal announcement.
Are you considering a run for the governor's office?
I am not. I looked at it. I seriously looked at that because honesty, look, it's the greatest job in the world.
Rounds previously served 2 terms as governor and peer before his time in Washington. In Sioux Falls, Dan Santella, KELOLAND News.
And we are posting the video of Dan's entire interview with the senator in this story on our website.